Hi friends, welcome to my channel once again. So today we are going to discuss one of the most important and very useful aspect of UiPath automation, that is RE framework, which is also called Robotic Enterprise Framework, right? So this RE framework is very important because of two things. The most important thing is most of the times in interviews you will being asked, the questions most of the times are being asked on RE framework concept, and moreover if you want to go for the advanced certification course, uh, there you will have a hands-on practical section or a practical exam. Whatever the questions they ask or whatever the task they have given, you have to solve it using RE framework, right? Hence RE framework is most widely used. It's a process. So let's go and discuss what exactly RE framework is. Just as a question, I'm just telling the here is, so now in this session we are going to just look at the overview of RE framework. Okay, so we are not going a deep dive into the theoretical aspects or the theoretical concept or the architectural details of RE framework. So the more and more you do hands-on or you solve more examples and perform hands-on, you will gradually understand the theoretical concept and the architecture behind RE framework, right? So let's discuss a very high level and a brief about what exactly RE framework is, right? Okay, so before that we should understand what is framework. Okay, so framework in layman term is nothing but just a structure, or we can call it as a skeleton, or we can call it as a systematic arrangement of things, right? So framework is not only associated uh, with only software or IT industry related stuff, but framework is also associated with other engineering aspects also, like construction engineering. We do build a structural design, right? We have in machine design or mechanical engineering, right? So there are so many aspects, right, where we can develop the framework, right? Now coming to the RE framework, right? First we'll see what exactly the RE framework is. Just a simple, a common definition, right? There is no definition anyhow, but what exactly the RE framework is? RE framework stands for Robotic Enterprise Framework, right? So this framework, we can call it as a template, right, or the structure which has been developed by UiPath and team, okay, in order to build the most effective, efficient and robust workflows for complex automation project. I repeat, so RE framework, we can call it as a template or a skeleton which has been developed by UiPath and team. Okay, so this is developed in order to build the most effective and efficient and robust workflows for complex automation processes. That's it. Just keep this in mind, right? So why we use RE framework, right? We'll see. Okay. So why we use RE framework is to increase the efficiency, easy to debug, easy to scale up, easy to customize, and easy to handle exception. I repeat, we will discuss all the things, how the efficiency will increase, how the debugging is easy, how it is easy to scale up, customize or handle exceptions in the practical sessions. Means the more and more we keep on developing the workflows with RE framework, the more and more you will understand how easy it is to debug, how easy it is to scale up, customize or handle exceptions. That's what I repeat. I am keeping the theoretical perspective at a very high level note. Means you will gradually understand once you do practice and developed a lot of workflows by using RE framework, right? So next, it's important, what are the phases in RE framework, right? So basically there are four main phases. First is init phase or initialization phase. Next is get transaction phase or state. Both phase and state are same, it depends on how you understand it, right? Next is process state, and next is end state, right? I will just tell you what exactly happens in init phase in a one line at this point of time, right? In init phase, we are going to initialize the application and the config file. Now don't worry about what is config file, etc., etc. We are just going to initialize the applications or related things, right? We'll see when you go to hands-on, right? Get transaction phase is a phase or a state where we are getting the data, right? From where we are getting the data, we will discuss once we go on hands-on, right? Process state means we are processing the information or the data, and state is where we are stopping it or halting it. Okay, these are the more main these are the four phases of RE framework, right? So once we deep dive into the hands-on, we will going to explain, we will going to see how exactly edit phase works, how exactly get transaction phase work, how exactly the process phase work, and how exactly the end state work. So this is just a very high level information or the high level discussion on RE framework. So in my next video, we will just launch the RE framework, and we are not going to develop any workflows. We are just going to navigate each and every phase of RE framework or state of RE framework, like init, get, transaction, process, and state, and we'll discuss what exactly each state does at a very high level. If you don't understand 100%, that's fine, but just keep it in mind that this is how the framework should look. I repeat, in my personal opinion, that the more and more you perform hands-on, the more and more you will get more information or the more understanding or the framework structure, the conceptual the framework concept and the framework design as well. Okay, thank you so much. So we'll discuss the RE framework template by launching into the UiPath studio. Yeah, we'll discuss it in next video. Thanks for watching.